Hi there, my name's Robinho, and today I'm going to show you the basics of packing your rucksack for a lightweight overnight, maybe 2-night adventure. When you first start out, it's quite daunting. You don't know what to buy, you don't know how to start. A lot of people carry big 60-litre rucksacks, filled to the brim, loads of stuff they don't need. So I'm going to try and go over most of the basics you probably want to take on an overnight or out in the house somewhere. So we'll start off with the cooking utensils. I've got a lightweight MSR Alpine cooking pot, and what I do is I put it in my gas canister wee bag just so you don't get any rust marks on the bottom of your pan. Got your gas stove, lighter, and the legs to make the canister more secure so you can don't spill your tea that you deserve once you've been on the hill for hours. I've got one of these collapsible bowls, quite handy, they're rubber, you can even use the bottom as a chopping board, but that's by the by. So we'll just stick that in there and then put the lid on. There you go, there's all your cooking stuff ready. So that can just get put away in the bag there. So your cooking sorted, we'll have a look at sleeping next. So I've got a Cumulus 350 sleeping bag inside this. It'll go down to about -3. If it's still chilly again, you can use a silk liner. Again, you can go down an extra couple of degrees with that. Just watch your rating though. We'll put this inside a dry sack to keep this dry. And also you can condense it as well to get as much room in your rucksack. So just pop that in there. And then you just want to squeeze all the air out because you don't want to make your rucksack any more bulky than it is. Something you can kneel on it as well. You just want to get all that air out. Wrap that up. So there you go. Once you sleep in, and you've got a nice lightweight roll mat there. That's a Thermarest one, the Neo Air if I remember correctly. Next up is I don't want to be cold. I don't have to retire to my tent straight away once the tent's, I want to take photos, walk about the summit, whatever. So I've got a lightweight down jacket. I've got a waterproof jacket there, waterproof trousers, and of course I've got thermal trousers. Not necessary, but they're a nice luxury having. These are Montane Prism, they're not that heavy. Again, you want to keep these dry just in case it rains, so put these in your dry bag. This one's one of the bulkier ones actually. Again, just got this air out. Right, next is probably my miscellaneous stuff. What you take is up to you, but for tomorrow's trip. W emergency shelter, this is a Sol one. Again, they're £10–15. You never know in case you need it, they weigh nothing. They're just a bit of peace of mind. Sunglasses, you never know, it's Scotland, but it could be sunny. Head torch, it is November after all. Toilet roll, first aid kit. Again, you could have extra bits in there, you could have an iPod if you're on your own for a bit of music later on tonight. Don't want too many luxuries of weighing down your pack if you want to go lightweight. Another important one is gloves and hats. I take 2 of each, so I've got 2 hats, the one's on my head, 2 gloves. Again, we'll just stick it in there. So you're probably looking there and thinking, what's he going to sleep in? I've got my tent, I'll just get that. I've got the Acto, it's made by Hilleberg, and it's 1.6 kilograms. There we go. And now, to get all into the rucksack, I've got the Osprey Talon 33 litre. Probably more a day pack, but if you pack light, you can actually get away with doing it for an overnighter. And it means if you've not got as much room, you don't have that temptation to carry as much as you would and start taking luxuries you don't need. I took the poles out because they stick up too much and it stops you getting things in your bag, so I'll attach them somewhere later. So the tent down the side of the rucksack, I'll get the sleeping bag and stick that in to hold the tent into place. Sometimes I have to battle with it a wee bit. like so. Sleeping mat I'm not going to need till later on in the night, so that will hopefully go down the front of the bag. A bit of gentle persuasion, there you go. Probably get my pots and pans in now. And then my insulation layers I'll put at the top in case I get cold or if I want a wee break on the hill somewhere. And then my miscellaneous items. And then hats and gloves. You'll see there's a lot of dead space there. So tomorrow evening's meal, just got a slot in there as well. And then seal it up. What I'll do as well is I've got my food and utensils will go in the floating lid of the rucksack because it's quite packed. I'll put that in first. These new porous sachets, they're brilliant by the way for camping. So we have to adjust the straps a bit to make sure this fits. There you go. There's obviously a wee bit of trial and error in there. Map and compass can go in here, food, spare cask canisters. My poles you can either have in there underneath the lid, or you can just put them in one of the side pockets there. I'll also have my drinking bottle there as well for keeping myself hydrated. But that's it, one rucksack ready to go. Obviously there's no water there yet, but I collect my water when I'm on the hill anyway. And that just sit nicely on my back there. There you go.